What's up, guys? Rigid Rat here. Hey, I had a thought. Um, what is the least common to most common type? I had a thought about this when I was playing through Pokemon BDSP, well, Brilliant Diamond to be exact, and I was thinking, um, if these certain two types are the two most common types, what's the third, and what's the fourth? And so on. And I kind of wanted to make a video about it, especially after I trying to look it up on YouTube, only to find that there wasn't really a video about this topic, at least from what I can find. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the top 18 most abundant types, or whatever I'm going to call this video. First, we got Ice type. Or rather, this is the least common type. Total of around like 50 types or so. I think it was 51. Um, yeah, there definitely isn't a lot of ice types. And to be fair, ice is also like the worst defensive type in Pokemon. So yeah, I get it. Uh, yeah. I mean, at least they're a good counter to dragon types at the very least. Also, I put a picture of Ice Cube here because I kind of like Ice Cube. It's kind of a Pokemon I've grown to love, but yeah. Also, something I've noticed about ice types is that they're often locked to like late game. Like there really isn't any early game ice types. Which I don't know why, because they're kind of a bad defensive type. Anyway, next one. Fairy type. Which, yeah. Considering that it's the newest type, um, and that it's still that there's still more fairy types than there are ice types, yeah, that's, pretty sad, to say the least. Also, I put Sylveon here, because Sylveon is basically the poster child for, fairy types. So, yeah. On to the next one. Next, we have Ghost, which was yeah, uh, yeah, Ghost types are cool. Honestly, I kind of had a bit of a brain fart there. It's almost like Ghost type possessed me and forced me to forget that I was talking. But yeah, there we go. Ghost types are they're cool. Yeah, honestly, for them being such a popular type, I'm surprised to see them this low. But yeah, I kind of get it. And up next, we got dragon types. Yeah, dragon types, I'm really not surprised that they're pretty low on the list, considering their whole thing is that they're like rare arcane beasts that are just full of like untamed, unhindered power. Like that's kind of what the whole type is about, power. And so yeah, they're usually locked behind late game, just like ice types, but are way more popular. So yeah, I kind of get why dragon is still a much more common type than ice. So yeah, on to the next one. And the next one being electric types. Which, yeah, considering that the Pokemon mascot, being Pikachu, is an electric type, kind of surprised that they're not more common. Also, if I check back to the source for when I made this video, I'm pretty sure that electric was actually tied with dragon, which is, yeah, very interesting to me. Just as many electric types as there are dragon types. I find that pretty odd. So yeah. Also, electric types, you either fall into really cute or really badass category, with most of the cute ones being Pika clones. So, yeah. I mean, just look at this little Pachirisu I put in for this video. What an adorable little guy. Anyway, next, you know what really grinds my gears? Steel types. Yeah, honestly, no, I think steel types are alright. Not the one I put in this picture. Freaking Clank sucks. Oh, wait. Wait, I looked up Clank when looking up the pictures for this video, but this is a Clan, not a Clan. So, I guess Google doesn't know what Clank looks like because of how ugly and forgettable this Pokemon is. But Steel type also has Steelix and Caesar, so it has some cool ones. Honestly, the only reason I even put a picture of Klein for this part of the video is because that's the first Pokemon I thought when I thought of Steel. Anyway, next up is Rock types, which is actually tied with Dark types for like 69 Pokemon in each type. Nice. Honestly, kind of fitting that two Pokemon are tied at 69, considering, you know, it takes two to... You know what, never mind. I probably shouldn't finish this joke, or the YouTube ninjas will probably come after me. So, yeah. Rock and Dark are tied for the... They're both tied at 69, okay? Very fitting. So yeah. One thing I do like about rock types is that, pretty much all the fossils aside from the Gen 8 fossils are rock types, and dinosaurs are just really freaking cool, so, yeah. I mean, I got a picture of Cranidos, which is, fun fact, the only pure rock fossil, aside from its evolution, of course. And, yeah. We got Liepard. Honestly, I don't even know why I put him here. It was like the second Pokemon, Dark type Pokemon I thought of after Mightyena. That was pure Dark type, and honestly, I probably would have been better off putting Mightyena here. But, yeah. At least he has those cool spots, I guess. Honestly, if you're still watching this video and not bored to death from my unscripted rambling, you have the patience of a saint. Because, yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to hear me ramble about Pokemon types and all that. But good for you, I guess. So, yeah. Liepard. Dark type. 69. Oh, wait. Oh, I put a furry looking Pokemon for the 69. Anyway, next up we got ground types. I think there was like 70 ground types according to the source for this video. I don't know, I'd have to look back. Yeah, you can probably tell already that this video is unscripted. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do that just to be different, and also because I couldn't find a freaking pen in my freaking house just to write down a script for this damn video. So yeah, guess it's just my own damn laziness combined with not being able to find a pen. Fuck. Yeah. Anyway, our ground types are cool, I guess. You got Earthquake, which is like the poster child for powerful moves that we used to spam back when we were kids. Because we didn't know how proper Pokemon battling works, so we just picked like the most powerful move that we could put on our Pokemon and just spammed it. Also, am I the only one that used to just only use my starter throughout an entire game? Yeah, pretty boring. Anyway, next up is fighting types. Yeah, they pack a real punch. Huh. See what I did there? Yeah, I know I'm not funny. Anyway, yeah, fighting types for the next ones. Getting actually pretty close to the top. And this is like the upper middle category. I don't know, this video sucks. Why are you still watching? You're just listening to a fat guy ramble about Pokemon types without even any proper preparation for a video. Yeah. Yeah. Emily is cool. It's got those stretchy, springy legs and whatnot. What's not to love about that? Also, he doesn't have a mouth. Pretty weird. Anyway, next up is poison types. Yeah, they were the next ones. Apparently, poison types are more common than fighting types. Who would have thought? So, yeah. Hey, did you know that Muck kills plants as it walks? Yeah, that's pretty gross. Am I right? They're also supposed to stink, just like Skuntank and Coughing, I guess. Wow. I guess poison types. Oh yeah, and Garbodor, which is literally just a trash bag with a face, albeit still cuter and more interesting than Muck. I was almost about to put him here, but I think putting Garbodor in the poison type slot would be too obvious, since everyone thinks of, or at least Garbodor is definitely the first Pokemon I think of when I think of poison. So yeah, anyway, next up is fire. Yeah, and it happened to have this image of an Infernape plush, and I thought that would be funnier. So yeah, fire types are pretty hot. See what I did there? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Also, Infernape's my favorite Pokemon. I've probably mentioned that before, but yeah, I just think he's really cool and really badass and all that. I like it. I think Ash's Infernape was kind of the big reason why I like it so much. That and its design just kind of clicks with me, especially considering I was a big fan of Dragon Ball Z growing up. Infernape is supposed to be based on the same thing as Goku, Sun Wukong from Journey to the West, which Goku is literally just Sun Wukong in Japanese. Anyway, next up, bug types. Yeah, we're getting pretty well. A matter of fact, I think there was like over 80 bug types according to my source. So yeah, that's quite a lot. As a matter of fact, I think this is the last one before we get to Pokemon that are in the hundreds in terms of how many Pokemon there is of that type. So yeah, we're getting up there. Actually, it actually makes a whole lot of sense that there are so many bug types. Considering that if it weren't for bug types, Pokemon just wouldn't be a thing. Since the origin of Pokemon as a franchise is that Satoshi Tajiri, the creator, really liked catching bugs. And Pokemon is basically just a mixture of that and also his love for tokusatsu shows like Ultraman and whatnot. He just really liked kaijus. So yeah, it's just a combination of those two things is where Pokemon came from. Anyway, next up, psychic types. Yeah, considering how much love psychic types get from Game Freak and just Pokemon as a whole, it's really no shocker that there are so many psychic types. Hell, do you remember how absolutely busted psychic types were in Gen 1? Like, they had to, by the time Gold and Silver came out, they had to make two new types just to balance the game because they were so damn strong. I mean, yeah, that's also due to other things like the only ghost types in Gen 1 being the Gengar line also being poison type, and therefore weak to psychic. Also, there's the fact that there are only like 3 or 4 bug type moves, the strongest one being Twin Needle, which was exclusive to Beedrill, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Anyway, next up is flying types, which I actually kind of am surprised that there are as many of them as there are. I mean, even though every game has like an early route bird, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, birds are pretty stinking cool, so I'm really I don't know. It's a lot of cool shit you can do with birds, I guess, considering birds are already pretty cool as they are. I say this as a show a picture of a Pidgeot, which is like one of the least interesting ones. So yeah. At least he has cool hair. Yeah. Yeah. Or is that feathers? So they're probably feathers. There's a bird. Why the hell would a bird have hair? Yeah. Then again, this is the same franchise that has Murkrow, which is a Pokemon that has a hat made out of feathers. Like the Pokedex even calls it a hat. Like what the fuck? Anyway, next up, for like the third most abundant Pokemon type is grass, which doesn't really surprise me at all. I mean, go outside. There's grass everywhere. I would ironically tell my viewers to touch grass, but that joke is so tired that it might as well be a freaking Snorlax. No, seriously, if you actually unironically tell people to go outside and touch grass, you're like the most unfunny person on the planet. And you should go touch grass yourself. Oh shit, I just told people that they should touch grass for telling people to touch grass. Yeah, how meta is that? Anyway, yeah. Grass types. We're cool, I guess. Anyway, second most abundant type, to absolutely nobody's surprise, is normal. Because yeah, when Pokemon is running out of ideas or whatever some random person on the internet may say, they resort to normal types because they're normal. They're uninteresting. Even though some normal types happen to have like really crazy nutty designs for whatever reason. Like freaking Snorlax. Like what the hell is Snorlax even supposed to be? Like I guess he's a bear, but also just a fat guy. I think that's what they were going with. Yeah, also in like recent generations a lot of really weird Pokemon just have normal types slapped onto them, like Pyroar, for example. Anyway, did you know that in terms of Pokemon types and how many there are, there's no beating water? Yeah. Yeah, you see what I did there because, Vaporeon, that whole meme about people wanting to fuck it. Yeah, that's the thing. Honestly, I find the meme pretty funny, even though it's been done to death, and I'm not sorry. So yeah, water is the most abundant Pokemon type, which makes perfect sense considering that our own planet is like 79%, something like that. It's like I think 70% water, and yeah, water is everywhere, and where there's water, there's fish, and whales, and seals, and sea lions, and sea otters. I like there's so many damn random animals in the ocean that I can't even name them all. Like seriously. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess.